PrizePicks dropped some new special props. Without wasting your time, I found 6 absolute locks that's going to turn your 100 into 2.5K. Let's get right into it. If you guys don't see these props yet, don't worry, they should be here called special. PrizePicks has already released an announcement that they're experiencing delays with the new NBA special props. The props are gradually being added on an account by account basis. So over here, me too, it's glitching, but I still have access to the props right now. So we're going to go over them right away. Now, this first prop is an absolute trap by PrizePicks. Remember, these props go up until the end of the postseason. Now, Draymond Green got ejected just on Wednesday, March 27th. Here you could see in under 4 minutes versus the Orlando Magic. The very next game after his ejection, he comes back and kicks Grant Williams in the balls. This guy has not changed since he got suspended. And we can look at these stats right here. Draymond Green had his lowest average fouls in his rookie season, 2012 to 2013. You can see in the past 3 seasons, he's been averaging about 3 fouls per game. Now, if we check how his foul behavior has changed before his ban towards after his ban, you're going to see it's exactly the same. So from October 1st, 2023 to December 13th, 2023, this is the game he finally got suspended. He was averaging 3 fouls per game. Now, you think he'd be a bit more disciplined after he got suspended and after maybe he went through a little bit of therapy. I don't know what he did, but it did not work because he's averaging 3 fouls from December 13th to today, April 1st, 2024. There's also the fact that throughout his career, he's basically been ejected every 38 games. And just this season, he's actually been ejected 4 times. And this is even with missing that chunk where he was suspended. So he's been pretty consistent on the ejections this season, definitely above his averages. But you have to consider these props only go towards the end of the postseason. If we check where the Golden State Warriors are right now, they're projected to end 45-37, 10th in the West. Maybe they get into the play-in tournament, but they're going to get absolutely destroyed by my Lakers right here, who are 9th in the West. They're probably going to end up playing each other. And at most, Draymond has 10 games. You really think Draymond is going to get an ejection in 10 games? I don't think so, guys. Despite how hot-headed this guy is, despite how much an asshole he is not getting this ejection. This line is an absolute trap. You want to be all over that under. Moving on, we got the Detroit Pistons. This is a team prop on their 1.5 total wins. This line is absolutely disrespecting Cade Cunningham and this Detroit team. They're absolutely going over 1.5 wins for the rest of the season. Let's look at who they're up against. We got the Grizzlies, we got the Hawks, we got the Grizzlies again, the Nets, and then we have the Spurs in the last. I wouldn't be surprised if they take both Grizzlies games and the Pistons, as well as maybe even the Hawks and the Sixers. Maybe I'm getting a bit carried away here. The Nets are essentially out. They're not going to make the play-ins, but the Hawks are going to be coming in full force. They need as many wins as possible. Now, this Pistons games, I wouldn't be surprised if Wemby gets an early vacation and takes off this last game here on April 14th. They definitely have the potential to win at least 2 of these. That is going to be easy, and I'm not the only one who thinks this. Look at these projections on Basketball Ref. They simulated these last games 10,000 times, and you can see on average the Pistons actually won 2.5 games in this last stretch, because right now they're at 13 wins. And it's not the only projection that has Pistons winning at least 2 games. We could go over to NBA rankings and you see Detroit Pistons 13-61, projected 16-66. So they actually project them 3 wins. We only need to get over 1.5. The line at 1.5 is an absolute steal. And you could go over and see that the Pistons are actually hot right now. They are on a win streak of 1. So I really think they could carry this momentum into the Grizzlies game and beat them tonight. Moving on, we got Jontay Porter on the under half a minutes played for the rest of the season. This is an absolute lock once again. Let's be real. Almost no one knows who Jontay Porter is, and no one even knew that he was Michael Porter Jr.'s brother. But MPJ actually did come and defend him and say that Jontay would never risk his love for the hoops by betting on these games. But let's be real. The Toronto Raptors have absolutely no reason to play this guy, especially with the controversy that's surrounding him. He only played 26 games this season. Yes, there's a bunch of people missing from the Raptors lineup. We got Quickly out, we got Barrett out, we got Jakob out, we got everyone basically out. But Quickly might be back. Barrett also might be back. I'm not sure if they're going to play the rest of the season, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. The guy is not lacing up for the Raptors probably ever again. I'm not buying the fact that his brother is defending him. It doesn't really matter. This investigation is not going to be done until the end of the season. We're definitely clocking in Jontay Porter's under half a minute. There's also the fact that no one really cares if he plays. Honestly, if the Raptors even got 2 more injured players tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy still doesn't lace up. Moving on, we have another team prop, and what do you know, another lock. We have the Boston Celtics for over 2.5 Eastern Conference Finals wins. Of course, they're going to make it to Eastern Conference Finals, and in this case, they don't even have to win it. If they lose a series 4-3, this still cashes. They're already up there in the projections for who's going to win the league. You can see Boston Celtics all the way up there at the title odds. 57% chance that they win the title. We're talking about Eastern Conference Finals here. It's not even the title. This is an easy cash. And that's just one site saying they have 57% chance of winning the title. Again, look at Basketball Reference here. They have an estimated 60% chance to win the finals and 76.3% to win the whole conference finals. So obviously, it's an absolute lock. These guys have Jaylen Brown, Porzingis. They have Jason Tatum. They have Drew Holiday. But most importantly, they have the bald Derek White. This man has been absolutely hooping this season ever since he got rid of his hair. And look at this, best averages he's ever had. He's been playing the most he's ever been playing, and he's been averaging the most points as well as field goal percentage, 3 points made. Look at this, 33 point minutes on average, 15.5 points per game, 46.6% on that field goal percentage, and 40.1% on that 3-point percentage. This man is going to absolutely carry them to the finals, but I don't know if they're going to be able to take on this team from this next prop right here, the Lakers on the over 3.5 Eastern Conference Finals wins. You guys are going to call me crazy. This one is an absolute lock. We're talking LeBron, Raymond, James, the GOAT himself, better than Jordan, better than Kobe, better than anyone. We have King James here, LBJ, the chosen one, Bron Bon, whatever you want to call him. Just look at Benjamin Buckets here. Is this not the leader you want on your team? On the sideline, looking at AR-15 right after he hit that three. You practically got 2 LeBrons on this team when Austin Reeves locks in. I mean, these guys are making it all the way. Sure, we're locking in that Celtics versus Lakers finals. I don't care what the projections say. They say an under 1% chance that the Lakers win the title. I think they mean there's an under 1% chance that they don't win the title. The Lakers are going all the way this season. Mark my words. Now, this last one is a very interesting one. I'm surprised PrizePicks actually put this on their app, but we got Josh Giddy on the under half allegations. Honestly, I think this is an absolute lock. From what I've seen, he's honestly just messed around with the same girl once, and he has a very good PR team. Nothing has basically happened. There's even this video over here where he goes over the allegations. He's quiet on it. No one's really talked about it. Yes, he still gets mocked and stuff, but he hasn't missed a game. Nothing has happened. No one has talked about it. There is nothing coming forward ever again for the rest of the season. Like, just listen to him here.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the question, obviously, but there's no further comment right now.
No further comment. You heard him there, and ever since this moment, this was a while ago, nothing has really come out. No one's really talking about Josh Giddy, at least in the way of suspending him. The only thing that goes against this is OKC might actually make a run. They're doing very well this season. Of course, they have a 99% chance of making the playoffs, but a 13% chance that they make the title. So the longer their season is, obviously, the more likely it is for Josh Giddy to go over his allegations prop, but I'm not too concerned. It's been a radio silence regarding the issues, and honestly, I don't think he messed around with anyone except that one girl that exposed him. So this is a slip that is guaranteed and would lock in your 100 into 2.5K. But if you haven't noticed by now, yes, this video is an April Fool's joke, and these props do not exist. You could scroll through your MLB, NBA, soccer. They're not there. There is no such thing of locks in the sports betting world. I can't even guarantee that these props that I just made up will even hit. But it also goes to show how easy it is to fake things. Look at my account balance, gone now. It's not 67.5K. These props don't exist. I faked everyone for the art of the joke, first of all, but also show you how easy it is to manipulate things, especially in the sports betting world, guys. Don't get caught up in the locks. Don't get caught up in the BS nukes. Everything can be faked, and it is faked. I've been in this game for quite a while on the sidelines looking at Twitter and Instagram, and there is a ton of BS, but the one thing that's guaranteed is if you join my Discord, where I actually track every single unit, winning weeks, the losing weeks, with a graph of showing cumulative profits and success over time, over a 19-week span at this point. Join with the first link in the description and start learning how to bet and making actual profits